Hello, everyone. This is Trisha Malika Ghosh, and I come to you from New Delhi, India. And today I wanted to share. It is really, really essential that you have the right mindset. All right, by mindset, business success totally depends on you, and you need to have the right mindset. So your success starts with you. All right, everything your success starts with you. I really love this quote that says, "Man is the maker of his own destiny," and this is really true. When I read this quote, at least I think 3 4 years back, I couldn't actually relate to it, but now I totally relate to it, and I can say that we are the creator of our own destiny, and we create our own realities. So these are the network marketing challenges that we must understand before we can actually go ahead and sign up people with us. Because the understanding of these challenges and providing solutions to these challenges are something that help us identify the pain in the market. Okay. So the first and tired of harassing friends and family. So this is everyone's pain, especially if you are a newbie in business. The first thing you do is you'll go to your family and your friends to share your business opportunity, and that's the first stage at which you get rejection and you get disappointed and you don't know what to do, right? And because of that, you burn out your warm market list. You don't know how to generate leads, you do not know how to close an upsell. There's no team duplication, you don't have a marketing budget, and definitely you don't know how to be the attraction factor. So by you, I mean, I'm addressing the concern, right? I'm not pinpointing anyone, but addressing the concern of the market. So it is because of these challenges that 97% of the people in the market are, struggling, and they do not know how to go ahead and meet these challenges. Whereas it wouldn't be a challenge if you understand how you can go about it, if you have the right strategies to meet these challenges. All right. So why do marketers fail? I would like to start the slide with this phenomenal quote by Gary V. Vaynerchuk that the best marketing strategy ever is care. So there is one thing common in all leaders and common in the top recruiters, that they have that compassion, they have that empathy with which they approach people. All right, they are great listeners. They solve the pain in the market, and that is how they develop a following and people join them, right? So why do marketers fail? Because they think it's about pitching, right? They think it's about selling. They focus on emphasizing on benefits and features. They want instant gratification. They do not build a rapport with people. They listen less and talk more. And they do not ask qualifying questions. So, primarily, this is the reason why marketers fail. So you would understand, probably some people can relate to it, that, oh yes, this is what I do. So what happens is, when you get into marketing, you have this mindset that you got to talk about numbers. So let me just tell you something. Our network marketing business is totally different, because this is a personal development and leadership model, okay? So what happens in the conventional marketing doesn't work here in our business model, right? So that is the reason, people fail, because they do not understand this business model. They do not understand That's, it's all about leadership, it's all about personal development, and it is all about solving people's marketing challenges. All right. So business is about people. All right. So I really love this quote by Sir Richard Branson that says, never get into business purely to make money. If that's the motive, you're better off doing nothing. So, you know what? Business is an exchange of emotions, right? It's people, it's relating to their identity. So that is what business is all about. You are a dealer in hope, when you are in this business. So if you're just thinking about minting money, I'm sorry to say it doesn't work this way. All right. So business is about people, right? No one cares what's the features and benefits of your product, right? You gotta be compassionate because something, if a person is in deep water trouble, let's take it this way. If a person is in deep water trouble and you're just pitching your benefits and features of your product, he's going to push you away, all right? He's just going to say no thank you, buzz off, right? So in our business, what we do is we identify people's problem, we identify people's pain, and accordingly, we share an opportunity with them. Just give you an example. For example, if you're not asking qualifying questions, the disadvantage, if you are doing a high ticket product, right? And if you do not ask the right qualifying questions, that whether a person can afford that or he cannot afford that, you would end up wasting time and you're going to lose that person as well. So first of all, your emphasis should be on building quality relationships, right? If you're pitching without connecting, you will get a pushback, all right? Like I mentioned before. So people want to do business with who they like, all right? To be like, know, and trust, all right? So as I said, we are in a leadership business model. The model of this industry is based on personal development, leadership, marketing strategies, right? You have to be seen as a source of inspiration, positivity, marketing education, and problem solving, right? Give as much value you can for free to establish yourself as a leader, right? It also provides a testimonial to your authenticity as a leader. So, what does a leader do? A leader guides people, okay? A leader is someone who shares value without any, what would I say, self interest, right? So, before you can actually go ahead and ask people to, pay you money and sign up in your business, you need to add value, right? In this business, first you need to give before you can actually take anything. Philosophy, lend someone your hand because before anyone will lend you a hand, you must touch their heart. Be like the sun. The sun gives all it can give, but in return of all the flowers, the trees, and the plants grow toward it, right? This is how a leader should function, right? So, how does this entire thing begin, right? How does the process of your business begin, right? So, first of all, the first thing you need to do in this business, if you are the moment you enter this business, or if you have not done it, you need to build your brand, right? You have to build your you incorporation. To establish yourself as a leader and to have a following in the market, you have to build your own personal brand using attraction marketing. Okay, now I don't think I could have shared a more apt quote than this. And that is by Oprah Winfrey. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and The best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, working hard, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Now, people, I do spiritual entrepreneurship, right? And I guess all the successful marketers in our industry would probably agree with me is that you need to work with your spirit, right? By spiritual, there's nothing religious about it, but it's just that you need to be involved with your heart, mind, and soul in this business, right? So why I say universe is that, if you are on the right track, the universe provides you with everything. Let me tell you, nothing makes the universe more happy than seeing you add value to the fellow human beings on this planet. All right? So, what does she mean here? She means that basically you should discover your secret sauce and offer it to people. When you're building up your brand, you need to be totally authentic, right? Don't go by what others are doing or saying, right? Build your brand in congruence to what you are, all right? Everything should be shared around your essence, your special sauce. So just to give you an example, if you are, just in case if you are wondering that, okay, so what's my secret sauce? So, for example, I am an author, okay, I'm a network marketer, and I am a freedom lifestyle coach, right? So, whatever I am posting on my social media is congruent to what I do and what I am, right? I'm an author and I'm a writer, so I post things according to that, right? I'm a network marketer, so I post and solve challenges, marketing challenges of people. And as freedom lifestyle coach, my emphasis, heavy emphasis, is on personal development. So whatever I do is around all those things, so people know what my secret sauce is. Likewise, you should be, identifying your own secret sauce. It could be video marketing, it could be Facebook marketing, it could be anything, whatever you are. You might be um, a healer doing marketing, you might be sports person doing marketing, whatever. You might be a fitness guru doing marketing, you might be a teacher, you might be a nurse, you might be anything. So, whatever you are, project yourself to be like that and build your brand accordingly. So, what's the trait of a great marketer, or rather, traits of a great marketer? That would be he adds massive value to the market. Okay, he's a good listener, he's a problem solver, he addresses people's pain, he gets people to know, like, and trust him, he helps people connect to their vision and realize their dreams, and his mission is to find pain and solve it. So, this slide has a lot to say because this is the essence of the great marketer. Okay, so massive value. Let's talk about massive value. So here, this is where we relate the challenges of the industry. So when you are adding massive value to the market here, what you will be doing is that you will be sharing your strategies to help people get over those challenges. Whether you're sharing marketing strategies, and as I said, it's about personal development, you really need to share, you need to be a leader, you need to assume the position of a leader and help people with everything, all their marketing challenges, their mindset, their personal development. This is what you should be doing, right? Why should you be a good listener? So generally what happens is, when people get into chats, they start, blabbering about their products and boasting about their income and all that. Guys, let me tell you, that doesn't matter, okay? What matters is that if you are maybe a four, five, six figure or seven figure income earner, how much value can you add to the life of the person to whom you're talking with, right? Your income figures really don't matter. What matters is how can you make a difference to a person's life. And how would you know that? Only when you listen to his problems, right? His pain. And solve his problem, right? He addresses pains, and we all in this market, we act as consultants, right? So how do we do that? We do people's counseling, we tell them what to do, we share the opportunity, but we're not pushy, okay? That's what we do. So with all these activities, people get to know, like, and trust him. And that's an essential part of our business. If people do not know, like, and trust you, they will not be joining you, right? And the greatest work of a leader is to connect the people to their vision and realize their dreams. I talk to say if I'm talking to 10 people, I would say at least five of them do not have any vision in their life. So they'd say, I'd say, all right, what's your vision? And they would say, you know what, Trisha, I don't have a vision. So people have a vision, they don't know what to do in their life, and definitely they need help, right? So you really need to talk to them and identify their vision, right? Once they identify their vision, once they know how much income they require to realize their vision, to follow their passion, that is when you can help them, right? So you are basically, I would say that we shape up lives, okay? So that's your work. So be a leader and go ahead, be a great marketer, be totally dynamic. Go ahead and speak to people and do not be attached to any outcome, all right? Because no leader is attached to outcomes. So what are the absolute no's in marketing? You do not talk about your company. You do not talk about your products. You do not talk about the features and benefits. You do not talk about the compensation plan. You do not sell in present. So what happened is that, when I started working with my millionaire mentor, in my first conversation with him, these are the things that he told me. Trisha, you will not talk about the company. You will not talk about the products. You'll not talk about any features and benefits. You'll not talk about the compensation plan, and you will not sell a present. I was like, okay. I was, what would I say? I was like kind of perplexed. And before I could actually ask him, because I knew, he's a millionaire mentor. So, of course, what he's saying is the way things are supposed to be done. But since I had no prior experience with that, I decided to listen and I decided to be coachable. So then he said, if you want to be successful in this business, you will only talk about them. And by them is the people, their life, their pain, their dreams, their expectations, and their vision, period. Okay? So your focus should be on your prospect and not on you. Guys, for me, prospecting is identifying pain. It's not about finding people to pitch, but it's all about identifying their pain. And always make sure, you do not talk about any compensation plan, or you do not sell, or you do not present, because let your video presentation do the entire thing, because that's the purpose for the presentations. The moment you get into these nitty gritties, conversation actually. All right. So once you are sharing the link with them, just get out of the way and let them see, okay? And then after that, you can get into the conversation about the company and all that stuff, all right? Their dreams, and how does it relate to their dreams, how can they identify their dreams and all that stuff. So how would you build a relationship with people? Now, this is where now everything gets interesting. Okay, now I'm sure you've understood the pains of the market, the challenges of the market, and how to go about it. So this is a kind of an indirect relationship building that I'm going to share here. But with my experience, I would say that you get great friends with this, all right? So the first kind of quote you would be posting is motivational quotes, all right? Excuse me. So your posts are really important. And if I'm saying where are you going to post, you should have a group. We'll talk about that, later. But you need to have a group, you need to have a fan page, but the most important place where you are building a relationship with the people is your Facebook profile. People really make a mistake of not, I would say, nourishing or enriching their Facebook profile, but that is what is supposed to be done, right? Your Facebook profile is really important, and you really need to concentrate on that and post everything on your profile. So, what should you be posting? Motivational quotes, right? Marketing how to's, lifestyle pictures with family, personal friends, your travel pictures, your food pictures, whatever you're doing in life, because that's where your authenticity comes. That's where people get to know you. Because people do not you the only access they have to you they have to you is your Facebook wall. Okay, so you have to really share everything. I mean, if you want people to know you, you have to share your personal stuff, right? People really love to see your pictures, your family pictures, your friends, what do you do, and all that stuff, right? So I introduced everyone, to my Facebook friends, my parents, my friends, everyone, okay, everyone. And whether it's a birthday party, or if I'm just hanging out, if it's my mom's birthday party, my father's birthday party, anyone's birthday party, or whatever I may be doing, I just share it, right? Comedy, humor is always good. People like it. Trivia are multiple choice questions. I will be showing you examples of all these in a minute. Your and your team members' social proof of success. Piggyback marketing, Facebook Lives is, I would say, a must. And value-based webinars. Okay? So this is how people come to know you. Now, let us jump to examples now. Now, people, as I said, people love to see your pictures, all right? So, posts, I generally write my motivational quotes on my own, right? And as I said, everyone should have a secret sauce, their own style. So, I do an everyday motivation, right? I do a Sunday motivation, Monday motivation, Tuesday motivation, and so on. And so, every day I do this motivation, right? And the post in which I put my picture, right, gets tremendous engagement, right? So my Facebook engagement is pretty high, and that's the reason I'm doing this training for you. So here I've got 116 or 17 likes plus comments on this post, right? Which is pretty good. And now this is where this is the secret of my lead generation. People do not know this, But these are actually leads, right? These are the people who are being exposed to your brand. Okay, these are your leads, people. I'm repeating again, these are your leads. So if you do not, if you're not taking notes, if I were you, I would definitely go ahead and take notes. Okay, so I hope you're taking notes. Now, this is the other one. This is just a quote that I have, an image quote that I have picked up from Google. But then you really need to see what people love, right? Even this quote has got a high engagement. That's what, 54 or 55 likes, right? Which means 55 leads plus comments. All right. So let me tell you something. Quotes by all these leaders like Tony Robbins, T. Harv Eker, Brendan Bouchard, Taki, all Jim Rohn, Eric Worre, people love quotes by them. So if you want a high engagement, it will be really good if you pick quotes from them, all right? And Google has everything. You don't need to do anything if you don't want to. All right? So Google has everything, but yes, if you want to be successful, you need to really work a little hard on your, creativity skills. So the more you have your personal stuff and things, the more successful you would be. So when I'm talking about marketing how-tos, I prefer doing Facebook Lives, right? I love to do Facebook Lives on personal development, on marketing how-tos. So this is a video that I did on, pitching and closing. I did a series on the greatest network marketing challenges solved. So this is one of the videos in that series, and this video was to share something. What will you do between pitching and closing, right? What's the stage? This I talked about the stage between pitching and closing, and you can see I got 449 views, right? And I got 22 people who liked it, which again is, you see, my leads, right? So people who liked and comments are again my leads, and this is how I get in touch with people and generate leads, and it's working great for me. Lifestyle. So I recently went for a vacation. So I picked pictures from, these two on the left. These pictures are from the vacation. I went to a 3,500-year-old ancient city in India. So I posted pics from it. And the right hand side, I went for another vacation, and this is a funny picture that I posted, and yeah, I got quite a few likes on it and on the album, right? So now this is comedy. So you'll see this that the one on the left hand side got around 55 likes, okay. The one on the right hand side got 24 likes, and people have commented as well and shared. So when people are sharing your posts, good for you, because you are being introduced on other people's walls. All right. So this is an example of trivia and engagement. So the one on the left hand side is the perfect example for trivia, because that's multiple choice questions. So what type of a sleeper are you? And I get, I give four examples of four choices, and you can see that I've got 56 likes on this, and I got quite a few comments on this, and those are all my leads. All right. Now I do this also. It depends, you need to really think about the Facebook algorithm. So at times, I do these single line questions. Okay. So that would be, what's the first luxury car? So you can see that I got 45 likes on it and 59 comments on it, right? So what is the advantage of this? So 59 comments means that, I go up the Facebook algorithm and I show up on more profiles, on more people's timeline, right? Passive income or paycheck. So again, this is what, 42 likes and almost, I think, 26 or 27 comments. Okay, what are you reading? So this got me 43 for likes and around 42 comments, right? People really love this, and let me just tell you why do I do it? Because I really like people to be engaged, right? I like to talk to my friends. So I cannot talk to all the people, but when I do this, people participate. People love participation. People love to speak to you. They really like to give their opinions. So you must really ask questions in which people can express themselves, and you can have a great interaction and communication with them. All right. Social proof of success. If you are a beginner, right, or you do not have an income example, don't worry about that. Go ahead and share income examples of people from your team. So on social proof of success, I had an income example. I shared it. I shared another income example of my team member. And on the right hand side, I have shared the total commissions that my team has earned. So right now, it's huge. It's more than this. Okay. So this is how you should definitely be sharing your social proof of success, right? Whatever it may be, this it might be your commissions. You could also talk about lead generation. You could talk about, see, it doesn't matter if you're getting $1,000 commission or you're getting $100 commission. I really jump when I get a $10 commission too, right? Share that. Go ahead and share whatever you have. Go ahead and share it with the people. But just remember, do not fake anything. As I said, you have to be authentic. If you're earning $10, let people know you're earning $10. That's fine. But as I said, if you're sharing value in the market, people would really appreciate that, right? So it's this is why we share the social proof of success, is that people love to see your success. People really, that's a kind of your social proof for your growth or your team's growth or your company's growth. People like to see that, what's your company doing. So this is how we share information. Now this is piggyback marketing. So there's this movie called The Call of Duty Black Ops, all right? And I'm a part of a team, a leadership team that's Black Ops, and actually, I'm working on April Acceleration. That's my campaign for this quarter because I want to help people crush this quarter. And that is the reason, I have started giving massive value to people so that they can succeed with all the information and trainings that I give them. So what I did is I piggybacked from this, all right? I image and did a webinar called April Acceleration with this Black Ops image, right? It's very much congruent with what I do. I am in Black Ops. The name of the movie is Black Ops, and that's how I piggyback marketing because people know what Black Ops is, right? So they do all the spending, they do all the promotion, and you piggyback on it. All right. So I do these value statements also, right? Which could be a marketing tip, it could be something about network marketing, it could be something about personal development, something that people would love to read and know, okay? So, relationship marketing versus conventional marketing. In our business, we are primarily supposed to do relationship marketing and not the conventional marketing, okay? So, relationship marketing is casual, all right? And marketers do not attach themselves to the outcome, right? So, here are a few statistics that I would love to share with you. 2% people join on their first connection or exposure, okay? 3% people join on their second connection and exposure. 5% people join on their third connection or exposure. 10 people join on their fourth connection or exposure. And 80% people join on their fifth connection or exposure. Okay. So how do we establish connection? Connection is established with conversation, is achieved with content. And what is content? Content is sharing posts on your wall. Okay. So the biggest challenges with our industry, we do not have enough capital, right? Most of the people do not have marketing budgets to properly run their business, which should be at least 10K a month. Not enough capital to purchase high ticket products. They do not have a steady stream of qualified buyers looking at their business opportunity daily. They do not know how to market to become the attraction factor. They do not know how to close an upsell, and they do not know how to get team duplication. Right? So this is just what I shared in the beginning. So this is really, really important to understand. This is the basics of network marketing, but this is very, very important, and that's why I emphasize on it. Okay? So, again, this is something we need to know. Out of the entire North American population, only a small portion is the personal development industry, and within that lies the home based business industry. So, the personal development industry is, it has those people who are big time into personal development, right? So these are people who would read books by Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, T. Harv Eker, Brendan Burchard, and all these people, okay? So they would be reading books like Think and Grow Rich. They would be reading books by Steve Jobs. They would be reading books by Wallace T. Wattles and Deepak Chopra, by Eckhart Tolle, by Robin Sharma. So these are the people who love personal development, and these are the people actually who get into the home business. All right. So the home business industry, everyone knows it, but this is a bitter fact that 97% of the people in this industry, the success rate is just 3%. And as far as I can say, that the reason that I have identified is, like I shared, they know the challenges. Okay, they're facing the challenges, but they do not know how to get over the challenges, right? They want to do conventional marketing by pitching benefits and features of the products, right? They primarily they're ready to pitch, right? They wouldn't spend time and money on their own personal development. Let me tell you this, that at least 1 hour a day you have to invest in your personal development. The first 1 hour after you wake up has to be spent on personal development, has to be dedicated on personal development, because let me tell you people, mindset is extremely important in any business. If you I mean in any business, and if you are an entrepreneur, 85% of your success is in your head. if you do not have the right mindset, if you are still living with your limiting beliefs, if if you are possessed with fear and all that stuff, you will not be able to take risks, right? You have to constantly invest in yourself, learn in your coachings, invest in yourself, learn, and then teach that to people. Okay? So how to hit industry-wide mass market? As I said, you will have to focus on two key areas. That's personal development and leadership, and marketing strategies for any business. So the strategies that I have taught, right, are can be implemented to any business, right? Because what I said, we're not talking about business product, we're not talking about products, we're not talking about companies. All we are talking about is adding value and people, right? So definitely there we have questions that we ask people to, we've got qualifying questions, we build rapport. So the first step that we do is to build rapport. So let me just reiterate what we do. First of all, we create an indirect relationship with the people with the help of our posts, right? So now the people who are interacting on our posts are our leads. We start talking to them, okay? And then in our chats, we identify the pain and then we go ahead and share the opportunity with them. That's really simple, right? So this was one part, and now let's go to my Facebook. Okay, this is my Facebook wall, okay? Just give me a minute. Oh God, there's so many messages. So, see, these are the kind of questions I was talking about, right? These are all engagement questions, okay? So now let's start with the profile. You need to have a real nice smiling profile picture of yours, okay? Photo should, what's happening? Facebook is acting funny. So the cover photo should be such that it depicts you, okay? You need to have a nice cover photo. So this picture is something that is my ideal lifestyle. This is what I love, okay? I love mocktails, I love the beach, I love music, I love relaxing at the beach, and I love the ocean. And I have this cover photo of mine. Now, your introduction. You should have an introduction for yourself. What do you do, right? People should know what you are. Okay? So you need to, on the left-hand side, you need to have your introduction. So this is something that I announced about the broadcast, okay? Look at this. This is my morning post. Sorry, it's India, so it was my morning. This Tuesday motivation. Okay, so this is generally how I do it. See that I've got 28 likes on this, quite a few comments. So these are all my leads, all right? Again, I ask these questions. Okay, you can see so many people interacting on it. So this is also a very good way you can interview top income earners in your company because they share value, and also that would establish your authenticity in the market. So yesterday I interviewed one of the top income earners in my company, and he's a good friend as well. Golden nuggets, right? So it's a good idea to interview people and post it on your wall. As I talk about pictures, now if you see, this picture got 109 likes and comments, right? Yesterday was Monday, so I did a Monday motivation, personal development stuff that I post, okay, with my picture. So anything that you put with your picture gets a lot of comments and likes. So you must be posting at least thrice a day. All right, post at least thrice a day. I do generally 3 or 4 posts a day. Okay, so this is something that you can also do. How may I help you in your business? As we said, marketing how-tos. You can do a Facebook Live. You can do a broadcast. Technology is a blessing. Actually, what I say that people cannot even make lame excuses for anything anymore because is a blessing. You can do anything you want. You can do a Google Hangout. You can do a webinar. You can do a Facebook Live. Get yourself out there, right? That's what people want. All right. So these are the kind of posts that I'm doing, right? So Facebook wall. Now the second thing that I do, go to these pages, right? Where you have your target market. This is Eric Worre's page. And go to pages of different leaders that people in our industry follow, because this is our target market. To attract people from here. Like people's posts, all right? Comment on the post that you have here. Follow people. So I will just show you how I do it. So on the page that said we have a way for people to become an entrepreneur, right? So what I did is I went ahead and commented here. You can see this. You can see my comment. All right. You need to have a daily ops plan, and your ops plan should income producing activities, and lead generation is one of the biggest producing activities, right? So you must come here, post regularly, find people. How do you find people here? You see there are 444 likes here. Go here, right? See who all have liked. I'll see there's so many people. Now just don't go ahead and requests. Generally, what you should be doing is you should be following people and message and ask them if they would like to connect with you, right? You can say something like that. I see that we both are Eric Worre fans and we are into personal development. Is it okay if we follow each other's success journeys and I send you a friend request? Just a short message. Most of the people say yes because you're sending them a message. An absolute no. You're not sending people friend requests without a message. But the best part is, I think the best thing that you should be doing is following people. send too many friend requests and they're not accepted, the chances that you might end up in Facebook jail. All right. So, right way to connect with people. So, likewise, you can go to Tony Robbins' page, you can go to Robert Kiyosaki's page, you can go to Bob Proctor's page, and this is what you should do. So, if you're commenting here and if people like your comment, they would send you a friend request. Plus, you are getting people, who belong to your target market. So each time I comment, I get at least 4 or 5 friend requests. So what should be your, you know, plan or daily ops plan for connecting with people? One, I told you on your Facebook wall, interact with you, connect with people on these pages, right? And yes, you can go to Ray Higdon page as well. Ray has got great value on his page. You can learn a lot and people, right? Because they all are from our industry. Seeing with whom you want to work, okay? And that's how you add people. So then you should be connecting with people who send you friend requests. I generally do not, sit on friend requests. Um, I add people, I accept friend requests every day, and it may not be all of them. It all depends on the time that I have. But yeah, I accept at least 5 to 6 friend requests every day. Send them a welcome message. I connect with those people. Then I connect with people on my friend list. So I have, almost 3,500 friends. Course, I cannot connect with everyone every day, but what I do is I make it a point to at least connect with 10 of them, right? So the ideal number of people you are connecting with every day is at least 70 to 75. Everyone doesn't reply back, okay? But at least be connecting with 70 to 75 people in a day. Because that's how my Facebook page engagement goes up. That's how people visit my pages. All right, now the most important thing is I treat my Facebook friends as my real-time friends. I go to their wall. I make it a point to wish happy birthday and happy anniversaries to everyone. I make it a point to comment on people ask like me. I make it a point to send prayers to anyone who loses a dear one, asking prayers for their friends, or I'm sorry, their family in the hospital, or if they are in the hospital. So that builds a bond, that builds an indirect bond because people see what you are doing. That's what I do. So that's how people come back to your profile. So just be friendly with people, okay? Participate, be a part of their life, all right? Don't be just expecting to, pitch them your business. I would say just people find the pain, and you'll see how many people will be following you. Add massive value. So this is what you should be doing, and that's how we do. This is how I get a killer engagement on my Facebook. Okay, and I also use a tool called Facebook Like Course. Okay, FB like yeah, it says FB Like Course. Great tool. All right. So what it does is share it with you here. It doesn't work on my Chrome, so it's there on my Mozilla. Let's see if it comes up. I can just show you how it works. Chrome is, I mean, Mozilla is not coming up. So what it does, I'll just tell you what's the function of it. What it does is, up here. Let's see if we can pull it up. Okay, it's taking a so a very good sight to see a blank screen. So primarily what it just goes ahead and automatically, likes posts on your timeline. Time saving, so you can go to groups, okay, and you can just turn on the button and it will go on liking the posts on your timeline. You can go to groups and like the posts, and you can use it in many ways. So that has also increased my Facebook engagement. It saves me from the time, for actually liking each and every post. So what I do is probably, I'm in the shower or something, I just run it, okay, and it goes ahead and likes all the posts, and you can use it for commenting as well. Course, so if you type on Google FB like course, you would get the link. And when I bought it, it was for, I guess, $17. But now I think they have slashed the price, and it's just $9.50. Yes, it would. That also increases the Facebook engagement a lot. So we've pretty much shared everything here. And if you do this, I tell you that your Facebook engagement is considerably, your lead generation will increase considerably. And let me tell you, people, the most important thing in our business, network and connect with people. To talk to people, whatever strategies you may be using, you cannot be successful with them until and unless you're interacting with people, and I'd say making friends. Make friends, and all my Facebook friends are my friends, and that's how I add value to their lives, and of course, they reciprocate to me. Okay, so we can stop the screen sharing now. Okay, we are back. So I hope you've got great value from it. And you can always connect with me on Facebook. If you have any challenges, just feel free to send me a PM, and we would be and you would be rocking the Facebook world. All right, then see you.